Let us talk about another important painting defect, that is blistering. Under this topic, we shall talk about number one, illustration and photograph, number two, causes and countermeasure, number three, summary of our discussions, and the last one is introduction to the next topic. As you can see from this illustration and photograph, the blistering is a sort of phenomena appearing swelled areas, appearing as pimples or bubbles in the top coat film, usually after the months of application. The causes and the countermeasure of blistering. Number one is surface contaminated before painting. The recommended countermeasure for this cause is ensure proper pre-treatment, that is degreasing and phosphating. Number two, clean work environment to avoid airborne dust particles. Number three, use clean gloves and other tools, etc. Number four, effective visual inspection before painting. The second reason is the painting over greasy, oily, or rusty surfaces of the substrate. The countermeasure recommended are introduce a strict cleaning process, that is alkaline cleaning or solvent wipe, use rust removal methods like pickling or mechanical abrasion, apply surface conditioners for additional protection. Number four, provide adequate training for operators on surface preparation standards. Another important cause is probable causes trapped solvents by applying wet heavy coats with insufficient flash time between the coats. The recommended countermeasures are apply in thin, even coats, ensure adequate flash time, maintain correct booth temperature, use recommended thinner and mixing ratio. Number four, probable causes related to moisture and humidity. A. Improper dye prime after wet sanding. The countermeasure recommended is if wet sanding is required and is preferred, allow sufficient time for moisture to evaporate. Other probable causes relevant to moisture and humidity are a moisture trap beneath the paint film due to contaminated airlines and spraying in extreme high humidity conditions. The recommended countermeasures are drain moisture from compressors and airlines regularly, allow additional flash time between the coats, add retarder when spraying in humid conditions, or spray at times of low humidity when possible. Under the subject of blistering, the causes related to thinner could be using a poor grade thinner or too fast operating thinner or non-approved thinner. The recommendations are use right quality recommended thinner. Number 6. Insufficient undercoating. The recommended countermeasures are Apply the correct film thickness of primer or undercoat. Use calibrated spray equipment and regularly check coverage. Ensure proper paint mixing and viscosity before application. Allow sufficient flash time between the coats. Number 7. Insufficient top coat. The countermeasure recommended are: follow standard DFT, that is dry film thickness requirements. B. Use proper spray technique and overlap to ensure even coverage. C. Conduct in-process inspection using a DFT gauge, that is dry film thickness testing equipment. Number 8. Improper dry time of undercoats before top coating. Ensure proper dry time to thoroughly dry and cure before top coating. Number 9. Non-approved paint systems. Use the recommendations are: use recommended products, materials, and approved procedures to clean and prepare parts. By non-approved painting system, we mean a coating material or painting process that has not been tested, not approved, and not validated by the customer, OEM, or quality standard defined for the product. Number 10. Exposing the finish to wet weather or to the conditions of high humidity before it is really hard. The countermeasure recommended regarding humidity we have already discussed in serial number 4. Likewise, continuous exposure to severe wet weather and conditions of high humidity. That is, this is point we have already discussed in serial number 4. Summary of our today's discussions. Blistering appears as small raised areas on the painted surfaces. These blisters can vary in size and are often filled with air, moisture, or contaminants. The defect compromises the appearance of the paint job and can lead to peeling and further degradation over time. The various reasons we have discussed and their countermeasure are summarized as: contaminants on surface, clean thoroughly, avoid grease, oil, and silicones; moisture contamination, control humidity, ensure no trapped water; poor surface preparation, sand evenly, clean and remove old paint or rust. Number 4. Solvent retention. Use correct solvents. Apply thinner coats. Number 5. Application errors. Follow drying times. Use proper spray gun settings. Number 6. Curing issues. Maintain correct temperature and ensure even heating. Number 7. Substrate problems. Remove rust. Ensure primer adhesion. With this, we conclude our today's discussion on the subject of blistering. Next time, we shall be talking about blowing. That is a sort of conditions, bubbles appearing, spoiling the finish. Thank you. Thank you very much.